The MEDGAZ project is ambitious. It is a system of transporting natural gas from the producing country, Algeria, to European consumers. In Algeria, we conceived and constructed a compression station at Beni Saf, situated by the Mediterranean Sea, some 80 kilometers from the city of Oran, 60 from the Moroccan border. The station is supplied with natural gas from Hasir Mel by a 48-inch gas pipeline at a pressure of 40 bars. The gas is compressed to a pressure of 200 bars to allow it to cross the Mediterranean Sea to Spain through a 220-kilometer-long 24-inch pipeline submerged to a maximum depth of 2,200 meters. A veritable issue, MEDGAZ will allow a continuous, reliable provision of clean energy to Europe. Declared a priority interest project for the trans-European network in the energy sector by the European Commission, MEDGAZ answers the growing demand for natural gas throughout Europe. Made up of Algerian, Spanish and French shareholders, our client MEDGAZ SA, a company incorporated under Spanish law, has brought together a high level of expertise in technical and human resources through a number of highly reputed international companies. SPICAPAG, in association with a Spanish partner, participated in the project by constructing the compression station at Beni Saf in Algeria. This EPC contract, engineering, procurement and construction, was signed in 2006 for a value of 110 million euros, excluding the turbine-driven compressors. A receiving station, OPRT, was also constructed near Almeria in Spain for a value of 40 million euros. These two stations are connected by an offshore pipeline with a capacity to transport 8 billion cubic meters of gas per year in the first phase. This will increase to 16 billion cubic meters in the second phase. Project management was installed in Madrid, close to the client, to supervise the engineering, procurement, as well as the inspection and transportation of the equipment. 160,000 hours of engineering were necessary to design the two sites. No frontiers for procurement. Equipment came from around the world. England for the turbines, France for the skid gas and compressors, Germany for the drivetrain of the turbines, the US for the turbo generators, Spain for the valves, cables and electric panels, Korea for the tubes and the air coolers, and finally Italy for the bulk materials. The customer and certification organizations participated in each of the factory inspections. Most of the equipment arrived in Algeria by ship. The port of Arzu, to the west of Iran, was chosen to handle the largest pieces of cargo. A project-dedicated office was an essential tool in clearing materials through customs. Every day during the operation of the worksite, tons of equipment passed through here before being transported by road to the site at Beni Saf. August 2008. The 3 turbines and 3 compressors arrived on Algerian territory. Abnormally large crates of about 60 tons each were then transported by exceptional convoy to site, situated about 100 kilometers from the port. SPICAPAG set up a number of exceptional organizational solutions to ensure that the equipment was delivered to follow the progress of the works. The turbines and compressors are the key pieces of such a project. Their installation determines the subsequent continuity and progress of the construction works. It's by sharing expertise with its partners that SPICAPAG accomplished each of the crucial points in the construction of the project. At the end of a two-day trip, the 400 tons of equipment was delivered to the site. The BSCS compression station covers an area of 14 hectares. All these figures makes MEDGAZ an exceptional project. SPICAPAG, a worldwide leader in pipeline construction and associated infrastructures, has developed an unique expertise in work studies and coordination of subcontracting organizations. An industrial compression station is technically a complex work. It represents 120,000 hours of studies. In assisting the client, SPICAPAG develops a complete mastery of work and responds to the most constraining requirements at the highest level of performance. In the end, the two stations of the project represented close to 5 million working hours. The site platform was completed just 1 year ago. It received the 3 units as well as the 3 principal buildings: the control room, electrical building, and the maintenance building. The compression station at Beni Suef has also an immense network of cables installed. These are for instrumentation and power supply. They comprise some 350 kilometers. A veritable organizational challenge in the opening and closing of numerous trenches is controlled by highly detailed planning in order to minimize the impact to site access. Keeping a clear vision of the works allows the SPICAPAG teams to comply with the high performance required to achieve the quality of the works demanded within the planned duration. Always looking to improve quality, SPICAPAG continually analyzes processes in order to pass with success the different steps towards renewal of the most recent ISO certifications. In the domain of security, the prevention of risk is an inherent global policy of SPICAPAG. On all its projects, SPICAPAG shares their expertise and experience with the numerous subcontractors. SPICAPAG participates in social dialogue and imposes a policy. Each participant on site has to be conscious of the importance of safety risks. Detect situations that are susceptible to be a problem, alert participants and evaluate the risk levels, always improve actions, make people aware, educate, train. Such are the strong points of SPICAPAG regarding risk prevention. SPICAPAG plan training are the tools for prevention. There were no serious accidents on the project MEDGAZ. Implication by all the personnel is the basis of these good results. SpeakAPAG practices the sustainable development policy of the Group Vinci. It undertakes to reduce the impact due to activity during the work sites. A program of training and implication of the personnel is set up. In the proximity of the station, the planting of trees and shrubs will in time form a true screen of greenery opposite the Mediterranean coast. SpeakAPAG promotes the transfer of expertise always as a matter of priority. On the project MEDGAZ, SpeakAPAG elaborated specific contents of training program on the basis of the client's technical documents. Theoretical and practical training is supported by experimentation regarding the evaluation of knowledge. Altogether, more than 20,000 hours of training were expended on this project. October 2010, the gas arrives at the Benisaf station from the gas fields of Hassir Mel. March 1st, 2011, the gas arrives in Spain after crossing the Mediterranean in a few minutes. A new network of energy towards Europe is opened. The MEDGAZ project has turned a dream into a reality.